Oh God. I'm so sorry. Dude, my heart just like fell out of my. How do I spell refresh? Refresh. My heart just fell like out of my ass. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happened. That was so strange. It's one way to end the stream. That is not how we're ending the stream. Um, Weird. It should be back. Why am I still getting a blue screen on my phone? Can you guys see me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, it's fine. Oh, okay, thank God. Okay, I don't know why. I have to refresh my phone then. I don't know why it did that. That's weird because like it was like giving like 0 bits per second. And like usually it would be like reconnect or something, you know what I mean? But it did not do that. It didn't even register as being disconnected. So like I don't know what happened there. I thought you were ending, dude. I didn't want to. My power just went like 10 seconds after yours. Oh my God, did it? Don't say that to me. Don't scare me like that. Oh my God. Don't scare me like that. Oh Jesus. Okay. But we're fine. We're back. We're back. We're back. 10 more minutes. For 3 hours. Yeah, we're almost at 3 hours. I honestly, genuinely, I feel so much better now than I did at the beginning of the stream. So I think just like running around. um, as soon as I resubscribed. Wait, you resubscribed? Oh my God. I was like, that. What is that icon like next to your thing? Oh, it's a sub button. I couldn't see because of the glare on my thing. Thank you so much for the sub, Sean. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. What the heck? What are you doing? But seriously, thank you so much for the sub. What the heck? Oh, guys, it's my birthday this month. Well, my birthday is at the end of the month, which is why there's a birthday sub goal. So I need to rephrase it so that it's birthday month goal because there are some persons who would like gift subs and be like, happy birthday. And it's like, it's my birthday today. But thank you. Imagine not knowing what your own sub thing. It's like, I can't see because of the glare. Shut up. Jesus. I'm wondering if I can get them to woohoo by the end of the stream. I feel that's a good way to end this stream. Oh, it's updated to 36. I just couldn't see it. Okay, I knew there was something there, but I just couldn't see it. The friend support. Aw, thank you. At least none of you got electrocuted. Okay, you know what? Sucks to suck. Okay, only I get to say that. I have a personal emergency and I have to leave now. Oh my God, your birthday is close to mine. Oh yeah, is yours like on the 25th or something like that? It's like I feel like everybody I know like has a birth like is like born in May. It's so strange to me. Like that's not fair. That's my birthday. Stop taking my birthday. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I guess just like maybe it's just like a personality thing. I'm not really big on like astrology and stuff like that, but like I can't not acknowledge that like every person that I follow on like Sims Twitter is having their birthday this month. So 21st. Okay, close enough. That's close enough. Close enough. um But yeah, it's so weird that like everyone is having their birthday. It's like every other day, like I have to like show up in somebody's stream and be like, "Happy birthday, happy birthday." I can you can keep your birthday month stingy. How am I stingy? How am I stingy? What? Okay, well I am kind of stingy, but like still, is that such a bad thing? Like, why am I gonna pay full price for anything at all? I don't think that's stingy. I think that's perfectly reasonable. I can save money. You can make money. I feel like that's perfectly reasonable. I don't like buying anything for full price. You literally can't make me unless it's like food. But if it's like a video game or like clothes or something, like I'm getting it on a discount. I'm getting it on a discount. Sir, are you gonna take my dog? I can't tell if you already took my. Is this one for my second dog? I think so. Um, Go well with other May people. So I've heard. But then I've heard that like people just like don't like Geminis like at all. And it's just like, well, okay. So, and just I don't know. I'm not like big on astrology, but like the way that like they describe Geminis, it's like, okay, is it like a coincidence or is like are you talking about me? Like why are you talking about me behind my back? I don't understand. Especially like since I've gotten older, make Nina Sims frugal. They're not frugal. Do you know how many times I replaced this freaking stove? We've spent plenty of money. they're not frugal. Oh, you're talking about like my actual sim self. Oh, guys, I have a cash challenge and a build challenge for my birthday. Um, so if you want to do that, they're on my gallery with the same name, the same username. But do you want to make her frugal? You can always like change like their traits and stuff like that. Like however like you see me, you can do that. But I'm not frugal. As someone who like loves to spend money but also likes to do it on a discount, like I don't consider myself to be frugal. Cause like I'll spend my money. Don't give me a reason. I'll spend my money, but like I'll just try to like do it at a discount. Sir, why did you pick this up if you couldn't make it? Can you explain that to me? This is what I'm talking about. I want to just like sell these puppies and get my dog pregnant again, and then we can end the stream. Many people are born in May because lots of people are going through oh wait. We're doing the Horizontal Tango in September when the weather got colder. Ah. Thank you for telling me that. I am extremely uncomfortable with that information. I don't like that at all, actually. I don't like that. Frugal, dog lover, clumsy. You're balling on a budget. Yeah, fair enough. I just like I don't know, like people talk about how like oh like November kids, you know what your parents were doing on Valentine's Day. It's like please stop, please stop. That's so oh my god, that's oh my god. I've seen my parents kiss once in my life, literally like face to face, one time in my entire life. Do not do this to me. That's so gross. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Why have you done this? Jesus. Um, for me, my father's birthday is September. Oh my gosh. Oh, ew. That makes it even worse. Oh my god. My mom's birthday is in June. So that didn't have to do with any of our birthdays. My dad's birthday is January. That also didn't have to do anything with our birthdays. That is disgusting. My daughter's at the very beginning of June. And I have to confirm. Stop. Stop. You know, I've been on the internet for a long time. And like it takes a lot for me to be like genuinely like uncomfortable and disgusted. And I'm sick to my stomach. Why are your parents why are you fucking? That's disgusting. What are you doing? That's weird. That's that people like that's not supposed to happen. People aren't supposed to do that. That's I what? That's weird. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, I would like to believe that like my parents just like hugged really hard and then I just like popped into existence. That is what I tell myself. Why are you guys telling me this? That's so oh my god. Every time like it just like pops back into my head. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You like actually ruined like my entire day. I thought my mother's I thought my mother was a virgin. Exactly. I found that out when I was 11. Oh my god. You gotta stay warm. Stop. Oh, they're hugging really hard. Stop. So gross. Why are you doing this? That's weird. That's weird. I don't like that. Nice and close. Stop it. Stop. I'm 14 before I realized what my parents had to do to conceive me. That's how sheltered I was. Oh my god. I mean, like I feel like I always knew, but like you just don't like. Sometimes you just know things, but you don't like really like think about it. You know what I mean? It's like that's just not. That's not fun. And like, there are some people who like regularly like walking on their parents. It's like I couldn't even imagine. That's not I don't that's not cool. I don't know. Like how do you like just the stories that you hear, it's like how do you like have your kid just like walk in on it? It's like, Mom, Dad, like I threw up, like help. And then it's just like, and then you have to like, I don't know, make them breakfast in the morning. Like I get embarrassed when I trip like out in public. Like that just I that's just I think I would actually pass away. I think I would like physically move out of the house before I would ever like talk to my child ever again if that happened. Like the fact that that's like a regular thing is so strange to me. Like I actually can't relate. That's literally never happened to me. um Needless to say, my parents aren't together anymore, but still they're thinking about this for the rest of the day. Is I just scared and scarred? Oh my god, bro, stop. I mean, you have to remember that your parents are people. They have wants and needs too. Okay, this is not a conversation that I like to have. Thank you for listening. I found out when I was 5. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Where am I? Found when I was 5. I'm sick. I slept in my parents' bed and I woke up to a massive earthquake. It was disgusting and it scarred me. You have to be kidding me. Did they know that you were there? My parents are people, but they don't have to fuck with their child. Dude, gotta see her mom be like, how could you? Okay, stop. 2 classmates are talking about walking their parents, and they asked me. I stiffly informed them that my parents were good Christians. I could never do such things. They asked how I thought I got here, and that's how I realized. Oh my god. I was literally telling my parents and my mother didn't have sex. Oh my god. It could have kicked you off. Oh my god. Well, um, both of these things are true. Now, as someone who fell off the bed, as a very small child, because I got okay, so I was supposed to be in the crib, but like I like got crawled on by a cockroach. I saw it as like a swarm of like thousands of cockroaches that were literally like crawling at me. But my mom said it was just like one. Anyway, so I was in the bed, younger than I should have been. And like I fell off and like I actually almost broke my arm. So I don't recommend them kicking you off, but I also don't recommend literally anything else that was happening in that situation. Like that's just not like what? Oh my god. Ew, 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 ew. That's so gross. Oh my god. Well, also, if your parents are good Christians, then technically they would be doing that if they were married. You know what I mean? It's technically like the most Christian thing that they could do. So I guess it makes sense. But I don't know why I'm still talking about this. Like every time I talk about it, it's just like flashes of horror just like spark in my mind, and it's just like I don't know why you would. I don't know. I don't know why you want me to suffer like this. Just wanted to hug. Stop. I thought I was the only one. That is awful, bro. Like why? Because like I know that like people like adults like they like say and like do things like around children because they think that they're not paying attention, but they are. Like they are. Like there was also a thing where like there's this trend like on TikTok where people are like talking about like, oh, do you remember when like you first like gained consciousness? And it's like, yeah, that's wild. Cause like you just be like, a baby, just like, not thinking about anything. You don't like you're not internalizing anything. And then one day you're suddenly like, I'm alive. I'm here and I'm breathing. And then everything just like shifts and changes. Did that happen to you guys? But like after that point, like you can't like they're like kids are gonna know. And the fact, why do you want to stomp on your dog's vomit? Okay, Sims, you guys stress me out. At least the house is cleaner. At least the house is cleaner. No hugging until marriage. No hand holding until marriage. No existing before marriage. Disgusting. It's been 3 hours. Bye bye. Oh my god, stop. I want to wait until I want to wait until they give birth again. One more set of puppies. One more set of puppies, and then we can go. I promise. 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 We have 4 days until the thing is over. Goodbye. No, hold on. Hold on. I'm not leaving yet. Um Super sheltered. I thought my mother was some saint from heaven. Oh man. That was what you said 3 times already today. Okay, I know, but like I definitely feel I have a lot more energy now. And it's like I don't want to just end it. I want to end on a good note. You know what I mean? Speaking of, I know it's 2 in the morning, but like as soon as it's like 7 o'clock, we need to invite our ex-husband over so that we can try to knock some boots. Speaking of parents knocking boots, okay. Why did I just say that? You're just living life until you realize that your parents. Yeah, that's not something that you really want to realize. I don't remember gaining consciousness. That must be wild. Oh yeah. Like I remember like when I was a child and like I was like in basic school. I was like 4 or 3 or something like that. And like I had my uniform on. And my mom was like tying my shoes. And I remember like, oh, we're going to labor. See? Just in time. Just in time. I remember like looking at her and like looking around the room and being like, this is the world that we live in. Like why does anything happen? I remember that happening. And I remember like looking down at her and I was like, how do you know like which shoe to put on like which foot? And she was like, oh, they're like formed like to like for each foot. And I was like, oh, so is that how you know like how to like which socks to put on? And she was like, no, like the socks is like for any foot. I was like, oh. And I was just looking around and I was like, how does anything work? And that was the time that like my brain just like clicked. When I like that's when like I really started to like ask questions and stuff where I was like, yeah, how does anything? How does happening happen? So yeah, asking the philosophical questions like, how do you know which shoe goes on the right foot? That's a philosophical question for like a 3-year-old. Believe it or not, religious groups that wait, oh jeez, oh wait, hold on, wait. This freaking glare is gonna kill me. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Can I not switch over? Okay, I was gonna say, believe it or not, there are religious groups that frown on anything like holding hands or hugging until marriage. It's crazy how you found out your parents. You looked at them like heathens. I remember the first time I saw my parents like smooch. Because my dad was a carpenter, like I said, he had like a pickup truck. He had a Chevy pickup truck, and he would only like he never like drove us anywhere. He would only like drive around like when he was like um dropping off like furniture and stuff. So like he never like carried us anywhere. Like there's always something that we complain about. It's like, oh, we want to go to the beach. Oh, like you're you know you need to like drop off your kid to school, and he's like, no, gas is expensive. Like I can't do it. But I remember like I was in like the back seat and like my parents were in the front, and he dropped her off at work. Like the only time I'd ever seen him like drop her off at work, and she like she was like saying goodbye to him, and like she actually kissed him, and I was like, at that point I realized I'd never seen my parents kiss before. I was like, wait, why are you doing that? Oh wait, they're supposed to do that. Wait, why haven't they done that before? So that was my brain process. So so yeah, at that point I realized, and then like she was like kind of walking away, and I was like, why does it seem like you didn't want to do that? That was a time where like I kind of realized that my parents didn't really like each other. How do you think you came to think? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That but like it doesn't just like you just don't really think about it because you're not supposed to. It's just disgusting. Like why would you do that? We have baby number 38. I was saying that we could have gotten to 50 today, but you know what? We got to 38, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Enough of this parent woohooing nonsense. Oh, they're black. Oh my god. Look. Negroes. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say a slur. I'm not gonna say it. What you kind doing around here, boy? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I need to leave. I need to go. I need to leave. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. They're cute little pinky noses. I know they're so cute. I think I gained consciousness when I went to basic school. And that's when my memory starts. Yeah. I mean, it's one thing when like your memory starts, but like it's another thing when like you really start to like realize like that you're just like a speck on the planet. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I made a joke because they're black. Just don't worry about it. Those things at me. Look, I had to. Okay, it was the first pair of black puppies. I had to do it. It was funny. Oh, looks we got some color boys down here, huh? Mm. You don't look like you belong around here, man. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Lilith, again, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you guys so much for the follows and the subs and like everything and like sticking around with me while I'm like with my medically induced fatigue. Because I mean, apparently antidepressants say that you can't be sad if you're asleep. So seriously, again, thank you guys so much. I might play this tomorrow. I might do a scenario in Sims 4 tomorrow. We might play The Sims 2 tomorrow. Who knows? But I usually start at like 8 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to raid someone. I hope she's still here. She said, "What are you doing around these parts?" I mean, actually, Harley, thank you so much for the follow, sweetheart. She's gone. Oh, I want to raid Taz so bad, but I can't remember when she leaves. And like whenever I'm leaving, she's like gone. I'm just like, ugh. Ugh, I'm so mad. Ugh. Oh god. Anyway, okay. Who do we raid today? We have Tyler Oakley. We have Momo. When was the last time? When was the last time I rated Blonde Pum Bob? There's also Simarchy. Medicine turned her into a racist. I mean, it's not racism. There's some good ones. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Seen Simarchy, yeah. I haven't seen Simarchy in a long time, so let's go see Simarchy. Because I mean, at this point, she doesn't really play The Sims a lot, and the fact that she's live with me and she's playing The Sims, like, let's just go say hi. Let's just say hello. So of course, if you're a follower, the one with purple hearts is the message for you. If you're a sub, the one with the emotes is the one that you're looking for. Don't forget to do a big old fat copy and paste because you want to do a big happiness time. Just like spread all the happy good jujus. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, while of course, socials, I'm everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I literally don't shut up on Twitter and I make way too many TikToks for my own mental health. And Instagram, I look prettier on there, I promise. I don't look less like garbage, I swear. There's also Discord. We hang out in there, we talk about like plants and pets and other games and anime in there. So if you're big on all of that stuff, or you just want to hang out with us to know when I'm live, because like sometimes I don't really, have a schedule. So yeah, but also I react to anime on my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get to YouTube partner at the end of the year. So if you could drop a sub if you're really into anime and all that fun stuff. I love you. You're dope. You're stunning. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay, goodbye. I mean before I say goodbye. Bye.